Welcome back everybody to the Man the Ramparts map on the Nightmare difficulty. This is Vermintide patch 1.5, just showcasing some weapons. This is my preferred map and difficulty for doing so. But just take a look. I'm going to be showcasing the Flame Sword this match. It's my traits that I got on it. We got Bloodlust, Berserking, Earthing Rune on the normal attack. They did up the normal attack number of targets this patch with a lot of weapons, the one-handed weapons especially. And the beam staff here, so let's get all fancy. It's one with the open skull like that. But traits on that are Skirmisher, which they fixed this patch. You can actually move fairly quickly while doing the channeling the beam. Regrowth. When hitting an enemy, you can get a little bit of health back, obviously, and then stability. This staff does still generate quite a bit of heat. Like right there, that's with stability. That's how much of my bar it fills up. So you gotta cool a little bit. They also in this patch changed it so that that blast attack does friendly fire right there. As you can see, hurt all three of my bot companions there. So a lot of people are saying the right wizard sucks, terrible, blah blah blah. No, you just gotta actually be a little more careful. But the friendly fire isn't that bad anyway. They nerfed the friendly fire in just about everything. Indeed. Anyway, so like I said, you can actually move a little bit while you're channeling this thing, which is nice. It's a far cry from my Bright Wizard Tips video where staff was the most overpowered piece of garbage there was. This is before the bolt staff was what everybody thought was the most overpowered, but it's Charge Blast. It's pretty good work in hordes. As I said in my last Bright Wizard video, don't worry about friendly firing bots too much. Alright, now there's something else I should be doing to that gas trap, but I want to talk about it a little bit and show it first before I do it. So I'll just beam it down. It's the beam blast attack is what I should be doing against specials. Alright. Getting distracted and getting surrounded. So, yeah, a few blasts off this and you end up taking or getting quite a bit of heat, so that if you were to vent, you would then take a bunch of damage. Oh, we might as well use a bomb here. So two ticks on a clan rat is enough to kill it on this difficulty. But as you can see, the attack speed is actually fairly slow. So, it's not very good for killing more than just a couple of rats coming at you at once. So, killed a bunch of rats. What to do? Alright, so what I was talking about, and I suppose I should talk about it fairly quickly because I need to start using that on specials, is the beam blast attack, that right there. The way you do that is when you're channeling your beam, left click. It'll take you out of the beam, and wherever your cursor is, it'll essentially do a hit scan damage that is a decent burst. It does 10 damage to unarmored targets, so it's enough to kill a clan rat on Cataclysm. So it'll certainly kill one on Nightmare as well. But like I said, when you got multi-targets, the way to go is the shotgun. It does have damage fall off, so you'll do most of your damage in the shotgun to things that are point blank. I forget if it has headshot or not. Let me look at that real quick. Let's see. Does this thing have headshot on it or not? Is that something that would be good to know? Okay, whatever. Gotta take care of this guy. Oh, they got him. Alright. Beam zap, beam blast, headshot modifier ×2. Yes. So, if you can headshot with it, it does even more damage. Alright, so storm vermin. Oh, Barton killed him. So anyway, I think it's about, on Nightmare here, 6 ticks. And then you can kill it with that little beam blast, or at least if you do the beam blast, the DOT will end up killing it in the end. So 2 ticks. Let's see if he burns to death. Yeah. 2 ticks. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now the attack speed of those ticks does increase over time, but only if you're able to maintain the beam on a single target. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might have got a headshot. Now, I say if it's on that the same target. Issue is that, you know, a lot of things, their stagger animations move their hitbox around. When they hunch over, their head drops down low or whatever it is. And the annoying thing is that if you're not shooting at a point on the rat that is always there despite whatever animation state they're in, it'll break the beam for a second. And even if you don't miss a tick, it will reset the speed at which your staff is ticking, if that makes sense. Right there, if I was to go 1, get away, and then come back to him like that, it completely resets the speed. Most important for things like rat ogres, where you're really trying to tick up the speed, to do all your damage. But I'll show you what I mean by how fast the speed increasing. Oh god, we got a ladder and we got a bot. Oftentimes needs death for the bot. Missed. Miss. Oh, you old bastard. Boom. Got him. Got him. Nice thing about that beam blast is that it does go off even before you get a tick. So you can do that immediately. Alright, so there's a storm vermin up there. I gotta make sure that there's... Another thing is annoying, so, you know, oftentimes black rats are standing in the middle of a bunch of other rats. Let's see if I can get this one. No. Whatever. God damn it. God damn it, you want to stand it by itself. See, like right there, even my bot coming into right in front of it for a second, it completely resets the tick speed. Because you can actually get going pretty fast before a storm vermin dies. Which is what I want to show, folks. Guess I'll have to show it inside. Oh no, there's one right there. Okay. No, there's a rat right in front of him. There. See, it starts ticking really, really, really quick. Burns him down pretty good. That does quite a bit of damage stacking up once you get it going fast. It just takes time. Takes a lot of time. Alright, let's see. So, kill this guy. Kill this guy. Alright, so you got a little horde. Oh, another nice thing about the beam blast is that it actually has, I believe, infinite range. I'll show you one of the ways that's useful here in a second. Gotta deal with this horde first. Must be coming from behind, yep. Just vent a little bit in between, and you can vent pretty often without taking damage. You can dodge if you have a manual dodge key while you're using this thing, which is nice. I think it's 1 tick with the charge to kill a slave rat. Honestly, I haven't played with this staff that much this patch because I like the fireball staff so much. Let's see. Okay, oh yeah, I was going to show you. So, the storm vermin over there, I can't hit him. It's too far for me to hit. Unless I do the beam blast. So I'll show you. So, click, and it hits him. So I can pull those guys over here. I don't want to take vent damage. My goodness. My goodness. Alright, there's more storm room right there, right? Oh, this one I can hit now. I'm close enough. Boom. A few ticks and a beam blast kills the storm room. Now you can kill them with a left click as well, just it takes a few hits. With a strength potion, it's not a bad thing to, like if you happen to get one of the oversized storm vermin patrols, pop a strength pot and just left click on them until they die. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Because unfortunately all of the other attacks will only kill one at a time. Let's get some healing for our bots. An aspiration, or an ambush that reeks of desperation. Okay. Like an aspiration? LOL. Alright, I'm bad. Let's see. Keep shotgunning. Now, it is a very thin cone, especially at the front of it, so you can be pretty close to your teammates, and even having them inside this giant reticle, and avoid the friendly fire. You can jump and go do something like that over their heads. So, this has a nice balance of like ogre killing potential. Oh, so actually, like I said, I haven't played with this half that much. I'm not sure if the DOT from this would eventually kill the Packmaster if you happen to get surprised by one like that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Performance is shit right here. Basically, as soon as the thing starts really ticking up, it's at a higher rate, left click, and you'll kill the storm vermin. You just want an auditory thing to go by. Just like that. There we go. So killed a bunch of the storm vermin. Let's get downstairs. Oop. That's a nice thing about this staff. You can also you can blast the gutter runner mid jump if he's coming at you and you see him coming. Say I'm not gonna do my beam blast because I was overheated. Didn't realize how much heat I had still. Just kill him when he gets up here. Okay. Let's see if I can get this other one's foot. Yeah, I can. Bam. Beam blast to the toe. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. Get her done. See if I can vent some of my charge with my sword, and then, ooh, we got more folks. Now, when you're playing with, like, real players that are going to be better at killing storm vermin than the bots, the staff is actually pretty decent at supporting them. Oh, there goes the sack rat. That means that I should hang out at the start here, because he will make his way back around. As I was saying, so... Oh, shit. I aggroed him, but... There we go, got him. But the sack rat will loop around here and we can get him. But as I was saying, so if you're fighting with players that are actually not half bad at killing the storm vermin themselves, when you do that beam or the shotgun attack, the left click, it will stagger the other rats around it. so you can help your teammates avoid damage with their single target storm vermin killing attacks, like the charge attack on the new war pick, or the overhead slash with the axe, things like that. So it's pretty nice for things along those lines. What the hell is this little bastard doing? I thought a couple beam blasts would kill that son of a bitch. There we go. Alright. So yeah, even if you're not killing the storm vermin too quickly yourself, that's fun. Alright. Come on. Extra meds. What else I got in here? Nothing. I gotta get a loot dice. What to do? Which basically leaves the storm vermin a little less protected. Less targets to absorb your teammates' attacks. There we go. Oh yeah, I haven't really been showing off the sword too much. I'll do that on the next sword. Oh good. Anything dead yet? Okay. More worried about the little rats, honestly. As long as that thing isn't too... Oh shit, there's another one? Okay, now I gotta get that one though. Damn it. There we go. So, the little stab there, that third swing in the chain, it does a fair amount of damage, can headshot and everything, just like I said on the last video. All the one-handed swords, all the one-handed weapons in general can now do headshots on their light attacks. So this one's swing is like that, like that, like that. Even though they're similar, the flaming sword and the regular sword, I do prefer the flaming sword for a couple reasons. One, its charge attack, which has the same pattern, sets enemies on fire, does a minor amount of damage, but it sets everything on fire, so it doesn't have a target limit for what it can do damage to. Even though it's not a ton of damage, it's good for softening things up for your friends. Besides that, even though it's similar, like two fast attacks that hit multiple targets, this one hits 3, the regular one hits 4, so normally you'd think the regular sword would be better. But I like the recovery time on this sword better. So what I mean by that is, with the other sword, you go swing, swing, overhead instead of a stab. And that overhead is actually a fairly long animation compared to the stab. So you can attack more consistently. You have less gaps in your damage if you're just spamming your left click with this sword. Which I do like to spam my left click because, as you saw, I have berserking. I like to try and get that to proc and then just go nuts. Now with both swords you can do light attack, block, light attack, block, light attack, block, if you want to just do your multi-hits in a fairly quick succession. So that's a playstyle thing. You can also do light attack, push, of course, which is probably a little safer, but anyway. And you'll see on this chain here that stab, just like on the other sword, does quite a bit more damage than the regular strikes. Let's get this thing chained down. Alright. Swing, swing, stab. Oop, miss. Swing, swing, stabs. Let's see. Let's show you the charge attack. So, everything gets a... Ah, you little bastard. Punk ass. And you can, since this is infinite target limit, you can turn your view, just like with the two-handed hammer. It knocks things off like that. But just like with the two-handed hammer, you can swing to hit a wider arc of rats. So that's something else you can get good at with both of the swords for the Rat Wizard. Oh, piece of shit. I'll get that in a second. Is that gonna kill it? Yep. Okay. Tick, 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 tick. Where's that rattling at? Because that's going to distract my bots. brother. Hello. Hello. No rattling gunner? Okay, I'll just take care of this guy. Yeah. As soon as I come up here. So this thing is one of the nicest staffs for sniping specials. As you saw in my fireball video, you know, it's more of a, it's not a very precise tool. It kills everything. Does good damage though. Can kill hordes and specials pretty well. This is just, it's when you need to do like a snapshot to kill something like a rattling gunner at long range. This is easier than the fireball because the fireball has travel time. You might miss if it's far away, that kind of stuff. Or it might literally just be out of your range completely. Given that the fireball does have a time limit on the projectile. Well, what the hell? Did she fall? She probably got pushed off by the storm vermin. Whatever. What are you doing down there? Oh, I think. See, that's what I mean. Like that, where they like flip around all the time and hunch over and stuff. I think that my beam blast actually missed when it suddenly hunched way over and just bent over at the waist and hit it. So its back wasn't there anymore, which is what I was shooting it at. Kill those two. Belvedere somewhere. Whatever. Oh. See right there, I missed my beam blast on that. You'll. I don't know, I'm trying to avoid the bots so much. I guess because the beam blast, I don't believe, actually does pierce the bots. Anyway. I like this setup for when I'm trying to be a little bit less carry. Like in a public match or whatever where I'm trying to let my friends kill a few more rats. I use this as opposed to the fireball where I'm just blowing everything away. So, better playstyle. Plus, this staff is better for the rat ogre than the fireball is. Although the fireball is not bad. Actually does a fair amount of damage to him. Let's see. So, I did leave that chain to see if there was trying to think if there's some other tips I wanted to cover, but I think I got it, so let's finish this thing off. Any questions, feel free to leave comments. I know this is it's not a very technical video. I'm not trying to go through all damage numbers and all that crap. A lot of people don't need that kind of info. They need some of the basics first. Oh, goddamn ladders. Pain in the butt. Alright. Signature firebomb. Kill everything down there because it's pain. Oh, something else I forgot to mention in my last video. They did, it's a storm vermin. They did increase the block run speed of all one-handed weapons, so that's always nice. But GG. See what kind of goodies I got, if anything. That nightmare green though. Hope I don't roll a 0. Good. At least got a blue. I was just about to say, come on. Alright. So some stats for folks that are curious, stats for folks that are curious about that kind of thing, but once again, bot match, showing off weapons, not really a try-hard game. What to do. Anyway, hope y'all have a good time.